Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a February book review. I currently have a blog that I do a monthly book review on, so if you don't follow me already, I will put that link down below, so of course you can check that out. This month, the February's Choice, the book is The Last Mrs. Parrish. The author is Liv Constantine, and the author is actually a pen name. So there are two sisters who wrote this book together, and that is Lynn and Valerie Constantine, which is really awesome. I mean, I may have read books in the past that had two different authors. I can't recall any at this moment, but I think that's really awesome, especially because I really loved this book. And what's funny about this is that these sisters are about 3 states away, I think it said, so they had to communicate through FaceTime, texting, calling to try to write this book together. So I think that's really awesome. So the way that I do my book reviews is I have 5 questions that I answer about the book to kind of give you an overall idea. I don't really go into everything that happened in the book. I don't want to spoil the book if you want to read it, so I just kind of go over some basic questions. So I'm going to read those and answer those for you now. So the first question is, the first thing I'd like to mention is the category of the book. So I forgot to mention that first. So this book would be under adult category just because the kind of book that it is. So if you, I read adult books when I was under 18, so, but I wouldn't recommend that. Obviously, this is very much adult content, so anybody over the age of 18 would probably be a good candidate to read this book. So the first question is, how did you find out about the book? So what I did is I was looking for a book. Like I said, I read 1 book a month. And I was looking for a new release. I like to do the new releases. I may do older books in the future, but for now, I'm liking the new releases. So I went to Barnes & Noble, kind of just looked for the new release books, and this book really stuck out to me for a couple reasons. I really liked the book sleeve art. I thought it was very slick, very pretty. I love the geometric shapes that they have. So that really drew me to this book. Also, the fact that this is a Reese Book Club choice. So that is Reese Witherspoon. Sorry, I can't talk today. She picked this book, and I love her, so I wanted to give it a try for a couple reasons, but that one definitely drew my attention to the book. So the second question would be, who do you think would enjoy this book? So this book is a psychological thriller. So if you love psychological thrillers, murder, mystery, intrigue, all of that, this book would be perfect because it does have all of those elements. Also, it does have a lot of different plot twists, which I know if you read psychological thrillers, there are a lot of those, and I love books that keep me in suspense, that aren't predictable, and this one definitely did not disappoint. So I think if you like those elements or psychological thrillers in general, you would really enjoy this book. So the third question is, will you tell us a little bit about the story? So I don't want to give too much away about the story, but it is about a young woman named Amber Patterson, and she is trying to insert herself into the lives of a wealthy, well-to-do couple in the Long Island area, and that is Daphne and Jackson Parrish. So she's trying to kind of break up the family, get close to them, and we are given some teasers as to the reasons why she's doing these things, her past, but most of that is revealed towards the end of the book, so it does kind of keep you in suspense. That's one of the reasons that I really like it. So the fourth question is the book part of a series? No, this is actually the first book. So it's the debut book for Liv Constantine, the pen name for the two sisters. So for being a first book, it's pretty amazing. I really love it. I hope that they do write more books because I really enjoyed this. So I'm excited to see what they'll do in the future. And then the fifth question is, has a movie been made of the book, and is it based on fact or fiction? So a movie has not been made. This is a new release book, and it is a work of fiction. So I am hoping though, and based on when I read the book, the way that it really made me kind of follow the storyline, the pictures that I had in my head of what everything looked like, it really felt like this would be a really good candidate for a movie. And with the trend right now in Hollywood of making books into movies, I feel like this would be a good candidate, and I wouldn't be surprised if in the future they did make a movie out of this book. So I really, really enjoyed it. So those are the questions that I have for my book reviews. Just wanted to reiterate what a great book this was, what a great read. I definitely couldn't put it down. I read it in about a day and a half, and that is only because I did have to stop to do other things, but I could have read it much faster, I'm sure. It was a real page turner, wasn't dull, the characters were well thought out, which is very interesting to me because it was written by two sisters who are 3 states away. So really congrats to them for writing such a great book with such thought out characters, storylines, when it was written by 2 people, especially 2 people that were not close to each other while writing this book. So I really, really enjoyed it. I will be doing more book reviews every month, so you can of course look out for those. And like I said, I will link my blog below, so feel free to check that out. I did have a book review from last month, and also I will continue to post these videos as well. Feel free to like if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more book reviews, and feel free to comment below if you have read the book. Any comments I'd appreciate. I know that different people, as they were reading it, I'm sure had different ideas of what was going to happen, so I'd love to hear any theories or comments or anything like that. And of course, feel free to comment down below if you have new release books that you've read recently that you'd recommend. I'm definitely always looking for recommendations for the next book that I'll be picking out. Feel free to subscribe as well if you love to see more videos like this. Thanks.